we are with Paul's super special snowflake deck against Jesse's plain awesome spider deck. And I put a
Let's
guy
not.
down.
Alert, alert, you got all this junk over your box. Can we clean this up a little bit?
I don't have any junk on my screen, so just discard it as at your
Alright, get
will.
out of here. Get out of here, junk.
There's a season round, and he's like my favorite guy. So what we're gonna do here is like 6 gold. So this is the perfect discard a follow. I'm gonna get my Forgotten Legacy. This is perfect 2 turns of gold setup here. And all you.
Holding everything.
Yep.
We're like addicted to flushing, and here you are holding everything. So over on my
Well, I
end,
mean,
I'm pretty happy
yeah.
with life too. I like the lane better than the temple because I just like production. And just see what else we can see. So I could just buy the 2 in province, but I think what we're going to do is toss one of these and get our legacy just to thin the deck out a little bit. Um, I always like lean towards that as being the automatic play because you run 16 holdings, like now it's like 15. That's not so bad. We're gonna throw away a Your True Nature because we're not gonna play it for a long time. Shuffle our deck and drop down.
I flip a bunch of nothing because all my stuff was just sitting there. So I buy, these 3 holdings, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Next turn I get to do probably 2 guys in gold pretty straight up. They don't have any guys that cost above 5. Here's a guy, here's a guy. Box buys a holding. Unless I don't flip one, in which case, who knows?
Control. So we make 9 gold. Which is perfectly unhelpful.
Well, if you have the second legacy, you could go invest, Forgotten Legacy ×2.
Right, but my friend convinced me to only play 1.
I did not. I did no such thing.
So we can go guy uninvested. I think is
Yeah.
what I'm looking at.
Or guy invest, uninvest. Like you can do that too.
I like that better. It's 1 gold.
You sort of
Inefficient.
burn 1 gold, but
That's okay. So yeah, we'll go guy, invest, uninvest. Oops. Flush the other one and go ahead.
okay. And so we have 2 season Ronin. Woohoo. So 1 there, 1 there. So I buy my 2 season Ronin straight up. Gaining in honor to 7. I will now pretend that I was paying attention. And now I gotta decide. I can buy the Deep Harbor, which I don't have much interest in. So I just flush it, keep the guy. I'll use my
No,
box.
hold on. You have 1 gold floating off the gold that you just bought there. So you just pick the deep harbor.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Sure. So I can just buy that and keep my box up and draw my card.
Okay.
The Emperor always taxes my gold. I forget.
That's right. Yeah. Good times. Okay, so we flipped a bunch of stuff.
I have a wave man. Throw down as an open.
Yep, never saw it coming. 4.
Ronin.
Here's 10 and 4. So we can, or 3, so we can afford everything just right. And so we clear our provinces. And make 3 now. I forgot to mark last turn, plus 1 more off of this, so make 4 total. No incidental PH because we're spider, we don't get that.
So let's see, that'll buy a thing, that'll buy a guy, and this will buy the other guy. I can just buy my box, it doesn't matter. I guess I can use it now with Opposed Samurai. You don't have to be Lion Samurai. Oh yeah, way better. So I attach a Boyo Spearman to my other guy just as a sort of protection from fear effects and occurs at least and that kind of thing.
Hey boyo.
Oh Boyo.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh.
I'm amused.
Wait
And then
patiently.
I Teirao guy with Victoria's Waveman.
Sure. So we have upon assignment 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we can gain each season Ronin is already gaining us +4 force, which is pretty. I mean, it's pretty great value. Um, so we just go ahead and get in there with our 2 guys.
Okie dokie. This is looking like a Sandayu defense kind of defense.
Okay, let's do that battle first.
Ideological differences to move home the bigger one, the one with Boyle Spearman.
Home I go. I will use my stronghold on my season Ronin, up in his force by 2. So he's now back to printed.
Sure. I will play another ideological differences.
Aw, double send home. Aw. I go home.
What? Okay.
And I buy more stuffs. Oh, my gold is brown. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray.
Okay.
So some of the problems with running these one-off specials is you end up with these sort of weird collection of hands. I sort of have one there right now. This is one of those situations where it sure would be great if my deck was just running, 3 brazen disregards or 2 disregards and 2 back fronts and just nice, simple, streamlined efficiencies. You pay a price sometimes for your goofiness.
I'm going to start with a banish.
Out, Shadows, out. Get out of here, Shadows. Off the bus.
You're not welcome here, guys. I'm thinking about this guy.
I'll make a little note, I guess, for my monks.
Yeah, take the battle action here. Who am I kidding? They're all battle actions. But this one's quite good. Now, I just decide if I can get in there or not.
Oh, definitely. You should be trying to get in there.
Let's see. If I play this and then attack, how much gold? Let's start with how much gold do I spend in my turn? 14. So 4 and 10. Here's 14 gold. So I have 4 earmarked gold. I have 6 gold in these ideological differences. Like, this ideological difference is really good here. I'm just worried about him cracking back for 2. I think I'm just going to wait. I think that's better. So I'm going to drop down here. Buying all my stuff. I'm losing a cool 2 on her. And go ahead.
Okay, so I do a quick force count here. 8, 10, 15. So I got like 18 to his 12. Plus, each season Ronin is giving me 2, 4, 6, 7. So already these guys are just all kinds of value. It didn't take very long to turn them on, did it? So there's a guy, there's a guy. 3, 6, there's my other 2 guys. So if I clear my provinces, it doesn't leave me a lot of gold to throw down my followers. I kind of want to throw down my followers. My life is so hard, man, let me tell you.
Must be tough, dude. Must be tough.
I want all the apples. So I kind of want to take a province here because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. I could lobby. I don't want to lobby. There's an argument for just buying my 4 guys, just sort of build up. With the double season Ronins, each Ronin I buy is sort of a few points more force, and just try to win the game that way. I do have inevitability because eventually I'll make infinite guys. That's sort of a fun, drawn-out way to play the game. Not really the funnest in terms of video watching, but I think that's what we're gonna do here. So yeah, I want to drop on down. So 3, 6, 8 gets me 2 points. This is my 8 for 2 Harobe. Ups 10, 3, 6, 9. Buys me these dudes here. Put this one over there. This one over there. And now I've created my stone wall of Ronin. I'm defending the grand halls of the Lion.
So that was terrible for us because we were like, our hand's okay, and I think that if we fought a battle, I could maybe win one, but I really wanted to do it with the first action to turn off one of his Ronin right away with like replaying one of my ideological differences or something. And so we were really hoping that like we had a Sentai bow and we only had 4 guys in play to his 5, plus he had a million force that he would sort of take the bait and crack in. But he didn't. And now we're left to decide, if we can still attack at all. And like the problem with this board state versus the last board state is that now if I attack with all 5 of my guys, he's definitely going to try to split on the crackback. Unless he just defends all in and wins the game on the spot. Like,
I feel compelled to point out, by the way, I've got triple Harobe, so your ideological difference is kind of shut off, right? He's got a 3 PH. You have to deal with him first.
Fair enough. We're going to start with Banish, though.
Always a great place to start.
Why not? I'm thinking about, can I show it? Sometimes it pops up. There's a way to, alright, well, whatever.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
We can get one of these, or we can get one of these. I think I'm going to get this card. Okay. So I pick up a card with Banish. I'm going to throw... Let's count my gold. 5, 10, 15, 19, 4, 10, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19. With no honor loss. So here, let's lose 1 and play the Ring of Air. And straighten that guy, and then have all 5 attack a province.
Okay, all 5 are attacking a province?
Yeah, I should tear out one of your Ronin there first.
Sure. Would you like to select which one?
Guy with Victorious Waveman.
Okay. All my guys defend.
Okay, so let's just fight a big battle and see what happens. You can question of like I don't think I ever win this game if I keep sitting, so this is sort of like how you win these military matchups, I think, is you just put them to the test and hope for the best. It sounds pretty terrible, but it's not, I promise.
10, 18, 20, 23, 26, 20. I got 28 force. How much do you have? I have 26, but pardon.
9, 12, 15.
Okay. My first action is activate Season Ronin that's been tear out, so the one that's victorious. Gaining me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Giving me 11 force to 37.
Okay.
So we know twice as much force as he does. Now, obviously, you look at our hand, and it's got a lot of blanks. But, he's got a lot of work to do over there.
Yep. So, we're going to bow.
You might be blowing us out. There could be like a blind honor in our future. That would be pretty ugly.
We're going to bow one of our dudes here. Put Kung on to play Banishing Breath and send home the other season Ronin.
Well, this may warrant some sort of response. And yeah, it's a pretty straightforward math question. So we're going to Sun Returns the Banishing Breath.
Yep, and that's probably the end of the game
Uh,
right there.
So we sacrifice 3/4, but then for our action, we use the other seasoned Ronin, gaining us a bunch more.
Yep. And we're on to, well, I guess, yeah, we're on to game 2.
Okay, on to game 2.